Welcome back to my YouTube channel Digilanor. In today's video lesson, come PPT PowerPoint presentation, we shall discuss about making of the Indian Constitution Part 1. We shall discuss how the Constitution was enacted or was made, or history of the Indian Constitution. Bharat, okay, and this is helpful to the students of UG semester of Political Science Honours, and also useful to the students of post graduation or candidates who are preparing for UGC NET, preparing for other competitive examination like UPSC, Public Service Commission of different states, and other competitive examination. It is useful chapter for all category of students. Now we shall begin with the making of the Indian Constitution Part 1. The Indian Constitution was framed by the people of India through a constituent assembly. The Cabinet Mission Plan recommended for making of the Constitution and formation of Constitution Assembly for India. The Cabinet Mission Plan, it is a Cabinet Committee of British Cabinet, and that was established in 1945 and visited to India in 1946. That cabinet mission or cabinet committee recommended for making of the constitution and formation of Constituent Assembly of India. The election to the Constituent Assembly of India was held in June-July 1946, and its first session was begun on 9th December 1946. Now we shall discuss about demand for the formation of the Constituent Assembly. So the formation of the Indian Constituent Assembly for making of the Indian Constitution was a long period demand of the people of India or the Indian National Congress. As early as in December 1918, at the 33rd session of the Indian National Congress held in Delhi, a resolution was unanimously adopted that the people of India should have a constitution of their own, free will and right for self-determination. In 1924, the Swarajist demanded for calling a roundtable conference for preparing a plan for the Constitution of India. On 18 February 1924, Mr. Motilal Nehru, the leader of the Swarajist party, moved a resolution demanding for making a constitution for India. In May 1927, at the Bombay session of the Indian National Congress, a resolution was moved by Mr. Motilal Nehru calling upon the Congress Working Committee to frame a constitution for India. M.N. Roy, a pioneer of communist movement in India, presented the idea of Constituent Assembly of India. The Nehru Report 1928 presented a draft for the Constitution of India. This became an official demand of the Indian National Congress in 1935 and the Congress in its Haripur session in 1938 repeated a demand for the constituting the representative Constituent Assembly for framing a constitution without outside interference. On 8 August 1940, Viceroy Lincoln declared August Offer, that is known as August Offer, among other things, that after a war, a Constituent Assembly shall be established in India. The Cripps Mission 1942 repeated the offer along with the other proposals, but it was rejected by Indian leaders as a post-dated check on a failing bank. Now, we shall discuss about acceptance of the demand of the formation of the Constituent Assembly. How the demand for the formation of the Constituent Assembly was accepted by the British government. After the end of the Second World War, a Labour government formed in Britain. You know, Labour government or Labour Party was in favor of India or in favor of India, and Labour government formed in Britain after Second World War, and that government accepted the demand for the Constituent Assembly. The Cabinet Mission 1945, which was formed, formally accepted demand for the establishment of a Constituent Assembly for India for making a constitution for India. The Cabinet Mission plan declared that a Constituent Assembly shall be established for preparing the Constitution of India. You know, the Constituent Assembly consisted of 389 seats, out of these 292 seats were allotted to British Indian provinces, 4 seats to the Chief Commissioner provinces, and 93 seats to the Indian princely states. Now we shall discuss about how election to the Indian Constituent Assembly held. The election to elect the members of the Indian Constituent Assembly from British India were held in July-August 1946. The Congress won 199 seats out of 210 general category seats. The election to the Constitution was not held on the basis of universal adult franchise. The members of the Constituent Assembly were chosen by indirect election by members of the provincial legislative assemblies according to the scheme recommended by the Cabinet Mission. In the year 1946, on 20 November, a decision was taken to convene the first session of Constituent Assembly on 9th December 1946. This is the Constituent Assembly of India, which constituted, or the first session of the Indian Constituent Assembly was held on 9th December 1946. Now we shall discuss about composition of the Constituent Assembly. The Cabinet Mission plan fixed the total membership of the Assembly was to be 389. It was also decided that out of that strength, 296 were to be from the British provinces and 93 to be from the princely Indian states. So at that time there were more than 500 princely state in India, they were not in the independent India. Or British India. The Congress also owned 3 seats out of 6 seats from Punjab. There were 78 seats reserved for Muslims and 3 seats from Kuruk, Ajmer, Mayor and Delhi, that is owned by the Congress party. The total tally of the Congress was 208 and Muslim League owned 73 out of 78 Muslim seats. The deliberation of the Constituent Assembly began, or deliberation or a discussion of Constitution began on 9th December 1946. The oldest member or seniorest member, Dr. Sachinandan Sinha, was made the provincial or acting president or chairman of Constituent Assembly. The first session was attended by 207 members. The Muslim League stayed away or boycotted from the deliberation, and the Congress Muslim attended the session. On 11 December, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Mr. H.C. Mukherjee were chosen by election as the permanent chairman and vice chairman respectively of the assembly. However, as a result of the partition under the Mountbatten Plan of 3rd June 1947, a separate Constituent Assembly was set up for Pakistan and representative of some provinces ceased to be member of the Assembly. As a result, the membership of the Assembly was reduced to 299. Of these, 284 should actually present on the 26th November 1949 and appended their signature to the Constitution when it was finally passed. So this is the first video, first lesson of this chapter. In next lesson, we shall discuss about part 2 of the making of the Constitution. Thank you very much. Thank you.